now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And welcome back, everyone. Well, with several storms lined up out in the Pacific and their sights set on Colorado, it's going to be a really active week of weather, but most of that precip is going to fall out across the mountain areas. And this is round number one, still ramping up across some of our mountain ranges, especially along and west of the Continental Divide down to the San Juans. Radar can't really see too much here because of the mountain ranges. The beam has a tough time seeing what's happening in the eastern San Juans, but believe me when I say that there is plenty of snow this afternoon, this evening out towards Wolf Creek Pass. And as expected, some of that moisture now moving east into the plains, but encountering some drier air. So a few spots have seen some sprinkles and light rain over the past hour. Air Force Academy and Falcon both reporting that. But generally speaking, most of us will stay dry with a lot of that evaporating before it reaches the ground. As I mentioned, the big story for the high country is going to be really some very heavy snowfall. It's that March snow that's heavy and wet. Expect dangerous or difficult travel. Could see some road closures as we could pick up another 40 to 60 inches of snow through Thursday morning across the San Juans, maybe in excess of a foot out towards Aspen, Crested Butte, Vail, and Beaver Creek. Even the northern San Juans, I should say Sangre, is under winter weather advisories. This goes through Thursday as well. In some areas there could see as much as 5 to 15 inches of fresh March powder. Daytime highs today were warmer than yesterday as expected, and that in spite of the cloud cover, which is really a testament to those downslope breezes. Right now in the spring, still seeing some clouds up over America's Mountain, but we're sitting in the middle 50s as of last check. West winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Pueblo finally cooling back down to the upper 50s. And as we look ahead to your Tuesday forecast, I think we do squeeze out a little more sunshine tomorrow. It's also expected to be a bit windier and therefore a little bit warmer. I think we'll get to near 60 in the Springs and likely warm into the middle to upper 60s out towards Pueblo. Now, as we make our way towards the middle of the week, it's the second piece of energy that brings in a damaging wind threat to southern Colorado. I think the strongest gust from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wednesday. This will be throughout the region. In the mountain areas, gusting as high as 70 to 90. For the plains, could be gusting as strong as 50 to 70. And we already have these high wind watches that have been issued by the National Weather Service ahead of this wind event on Wednesday. It does go from 9 a.m. to 8, but again, I've sort of narrowed down the timing of what I think will be the strongest, most damaging wind threat. Again, that'll be 11 a.m. until about 6 p.m. Along with the strong winds, lowering humidity during the day. Well, you know what that means. Unfortunately, high fire danger with fire weather watches already posted for that same time on Wednesday. And this is going to give you a breakdown, an idea of region by region wind gust in the Springs. I think could be gusting 40 to 60, Palmer Divide 45 to 65, maybe as strong as 60 to 70, Canyon City to Pueblo, and as high as 70 to 90 up across the high country. Lows tonight down to the 20s and 30s. Highs tomorrow should be a little bit warmer than what we saw this afternoon, generally above average by about 5 degrees. Take a look at Wednesday on that Super 7-day forecast, and the reason you see the 4 out of 5 on the impact scale, that means that we are expecting that damaging wind threat to materialize. Modeling showing gusts maybe as strong as 60 here in Olympic City, USA. Cooling behind that front Thursday to Friday, and then we are looking at the potential for some unsettled conditions by the weekend. 70 with that wind and high fire danger threat in Pueblo on Wednesday. 50s replace that. Those stick around through Saturday with 40s by Sunday. Canyon City, I've got 50s and 60s through the end of the week with a mix of rain and snow Saturday night and some snow showers on Sunday. And for Woodland Park, very windy here with a little bit of light snow and rain Wednesday. Flurries in your Friday forecast and more snow by the upcoming weekend.